You know that person? The one who makes your heart skip when they walk into a room? The one whose text makes you smile for no reason? Here's the thing. Sometimes the strongest feelings are the ones we keep hidden, tucked away, safe. Love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. It lives in small moments, in looks that last too long, in silence that feels warm instead of empty. Today we're talking about something real. 10 signs that you both feel it, but neither of you will say it. If you've ever wondered whether they feel the same way, stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change everything. These aren't just guesses. This is psychology, patterns I've seen again and again. And if even 3 of these sound familiar, that tells you something. Sign number 1, you keep finding each other. You ever notice how you both just end up in the same spot? Not planned, it just happens. There's a party with 50 people. By the end of the night, you're standing next to each other. Always. You go to grab coffee. They show up. You think about texting them. Your phone buzzes. It's them. This isn't luck. Your subconscious is pulling you toward them, and theirs is doing the same. Your body knows something your mind won't admit yet. But here's the sweet part. You both make excuses. Oh, I was just getting water. Didn't see you there. Little lies you tell yourselves, because the truth feels too big. The truth is you were looking for them, and they were looking for you. Think about it. How many times has this happened? That invisible string pulling you close, making their space feel like home. Sign number 2, you're each other's safe space. What happens when one of you is upset? Really watch. The other person feels it, like something shifted in the air, and suddenly they're right there. They might not say much, but their presence wraps around you like a warm blanket. Picture this. You're at dinner with friends. Someone makes a joke that stings a little. Before it even shows on your face, they're looking at you. Not at the person who spoke, at you. Checking if you're okay, your eyes meet. And there's this understanding, this silent, I've got you. Here's the thing. When 2 people share deep feelings, they start to feel each other's emotions. Not just notice them, feel them, like they're their own. You both sense when something's wrong, a bad day, a heavy heart. You just know. And the hiding part, you both play it down. Just noticed you seem quiet, but protection this strong, that doesn't come from friendship alone. This is love standing guard, quiet, steady, always watching over you. Sign number 3, they remember everything. 3 months ago, you mentioned your favorite childhood candy, just in passing. Today, they bring it to you. Saw this and thought of you. They remember you don't like ice in your drinks, that thunderstorms scare you, that your grandma had a special nickname for you. Things you barely remember saying, but they remember. Everything, and you're the same with them. You know which songs make them emotional? The story about their 7th birthday? When they change even the smallest thing in their routine, you notice. Here's what's happening. When someone matters deeply, your brain saves their information differently. It gets marked as important, special, almost impossible to forget. This isn't just good memory. This is your heart paying attention. But here's the hiding part. You both act like it's normal, like everyone remembers everything about everyone, but they don't. This level of care, it's rare, it's special, and deep down, you both know it. Sign number 4, your eyes tell stories. There's this moment that happens, something funny occurs, something awkward, and in that instant, you both look at each other first, not at anyone else, at each other. It's automatic, like your eyes have their own compass, and it always points to them. And when your eyes meet, time does something strange. It stops and speeds up all at once. There's a whole conversation in that glance. Did you see that? I know, right? Only we get this. Sometimes the look lasts a second too long. and you both feel it, that flutter in your chest, that we should look away but we don't want to feeling. Eye contact like this, it's not normal. It's intimate. It's two people letting each other in without saying a word. You're not just looking, you're being seen, really seen. But then comes the hiding. You both look away, smile and pretend. Like that moment didn't just crack something open inside both of you, like it didn't matter. When it did, when it does. Sign number 5, touch that lingers. Your hands brush when you both reach for something, and neither of you pulls away right away. There's this pause, this electricity, or they touch your shoulder when they laugh. Their hand stays there. 3 seconds, 4, 5, longer than it needs to, but it feels so natural that stopping would feel wrong. Maybe they fix your collar without thinking. Maybe you brush something off their sleeve. These aren't accidents. They're excuses. Permission to be close without saying why. Touch is our first language. Before we had words, we had this. And when someone finds reasons to touch you, reasons that seem casual but happen again and again, their body is saying what their mouth won't. Your bodies are trying to tell you something, but you both play it off. Sorry, didn't mean to. Except you're not sorry, and you did mean to. Your mind just hasn't caught up to what your heart already knows. That every touch is a whisper, every moment of contact is a confession you're both too scared to speak out loud. Sign number 6, you're always in each other's plans. When something good happens, who's the first person you want to tell? Not your best friend, not your family, them. And when they have news, exciting or sad, you're their first call. Always, plans start to shift. I know I said I'd go, but actually, because they'll be somewhere else, and suddenly that's where you want to be too. You both do this dance, not canceling on others exactly, just reorganizing your world so it overlaps with theirs as much as possible. Without even trying, they become the center, the person everything else revolves around. And here's the beautiful, painful part. You both notice the absence. 3 days without talking feels like something's missing, like your week has a hole in it. But instead of saying, I missed you, you say, hey, been busy? Like it's casual, like you didn't count the days, like their absence didn't ache. You both keep pretending this is normal friendship, but friends don't reorganize their entire lives just to be near each other. Sign number 7, you notice when others notice them. Someone else flirts with them, and something twists in your chest. You can't name it. You tell yourself you're just being protective, just concerned, just anything other than jealous. But your body knows. Your jaw tightens. Your smile becomes forced. You suddenly need to be part of that conversation, and they do the same. When someone shows interest in you, watch their energy shift. They get quieter or louder, suddenly very funny, very present, trying to remind you of what you have together, trying to remind that other person too. This kind of jealousy isn't possessive, it's fear. Fear that someone else will say the words you're too scared to say. Fear that they'll find with someone else what you hope they feel with you. The worst part? You both see it in each other. You both feel it, but you laugh it off. They're not my type. We're just friends. All while your hearts are screaming something completely different. All while you're both terrified someone braver will come along and claim what you've been too afraid to reach for. Sign number 8. They're in all your some days. You talk about the future, and somehow they're in it. Always. Someday when I travel to Japan, we should. When I finally learn guitar, you can. In 5 years, I hope we're still. You don't even realize you're doing it. Your future self just automatically includes them, like they're already woven into every plan you haven't made yet. And they do it too. When we're old, we'll probably. Next year we could. I can't wait until we. Your brains are doing something incredible. They're testing. Does this person fit into my life story? Does my future make sense without them? And for both of you, the answer keeps coming back the same. No, it doesn't make sense without them. But here's where the hiding happens. You both end these sentences with nervous laughs, little deflections. I'm just talking, just thinking out loud, making sure the other knows you're not serious. Except you are. You're both confessing to a future you're too afraid to claim out loud. Every someday is a promise you're not brave enough to make yet. Sign number 9. You share what you hide from everyone else. There are things you've never told anyone. Fears too big, dreams too fragile, wounds that haven't healed. And somehow, with them, these things come spilling out. Maybe it's 2 in the morning and you're both tired. Defenses down. Maybe it's a quiet afternoon. But you tell them, and it feels less like revealing, more like finally being seen. And they do the same. They tell you about their father, their failures, their secret hopes, things that make them human and breakable and real. This is where connection lives, in the vulnerable spaces, in the parts of yourself you usually keep locked away. When two people create a space where they can be completely themselves, masks off, that's not just friendship, that's intimacy, that's trust at its deepest level. But watch what happens after. You share your deepest self, and then you both change the subject. Anyway, so yeah, moving past the moment before it becomes too much, before you have to name what you just did. You trusted each other with your whole hearts. But admitting that, that's still too scary. Sign number 10, the almost moments. This is the sign that hurts the most and means the most. The almost, the sentence that starts and stops. I need to tell you something, and then, never mind. The moment when you're saying goodbye and neither of you moves, just standing there. Like your bodies know there's more to say, but your courage fails. The times when silence falls and you both feel it, that thickness in the air, that sense that something wants to be said, needs to be said, and you both open your mouths and close them again. Fear is louder than hope sometimes. We protect what we have instead of risking it for what we want. So you both choose the safety of what if over the danger of what is. But here's what I want you to hear. Every almost is proof. Every stop sentence is truth trying to break free. You both know. You've always known. The question was never whether the love is there. It's whether you'll be brave enough to stop hiding it. Life is full of almosts. Almost said it. Almost kissed them. Almost took the leap. But almost don't keep you warm at night. They don't build a future. They just haunt you with what could have been. So maybe it's time to turn the almost into finally. So, did you recognize someone in these signs? That's your answer right there. Life is too short for almost, for glances that could have been kisses, for words left unsaid. Your heart already knows the truth. The only question left is, will you be brave enough to listen? Drop a comment below. Tell me which sign hit hardest. And if you're feeling brave, share this video. Maybe with that person, maybe they need to see it too. I'll see you in the next one.